Welcome to Airsoft Pacific's product review. My name is Ray Beran with the Airsoft Pacific Strike Team. Today we're going to be taking a look at the UMAREX G36C provided to us by Airsoft Outlet Northwest, located in Cornelius, Oregon, one of our generous sponsors. We're going to run you through the whole series of tests on the G36, from how to load the battery to how well she shoots, hop-up adjustments, everything you need to know. So let's get started, shall we? So here we are with the G36 by UMAREX. We're just going to take a couple of minutes and walk you through some of the features of this gun. First of all, I can tell you, being a fairly seasoned airsofter, the rifle feels good in my hands. I like the feel, I like the fit and finish. I'm not a fan of plastic guns, but the real G36 is made out of composite materials, so that's authentic. The balance is nice, the sights are good, it feels nice in my hands. I feel like I could use this gun on the field. Let's talk about the features. Well, first of all, the mag, which you saw me insert. Releases on the bottom, similar to an M14, complete with BB pop. Stock, collapsible, big fat button on this side. I like that. I don't have to worry about it when I'm wearing my big fat gloves, whether I can hit it with my big fat thumb. Snaps down, simply a friction lock to get it undone. Lift up, pull back, you're ready to go. The charging handle, sexy. This is a mechanical blowback gun, as we'll demonstrate when we insert the battery later. Not a gas blowback, mind you, mechanical. Having heard it in the field at our initial tests, I can tell you it has a very satisfying punch. Dual selector switches, so for you lefties out there, you've got your little switch wherever you need to go. And as most G36s, nice, big, easy to read graphics for those of us who are, well, let's just say, challenged. So, let's take a look at the battery compartment and pop that open. There's a small pin on the top holding the whole entire housing together. Pops out, finger tight, and check this out. On the stock, a handy little holder. Top slides right off, revealing a small battery compartment. Wired to the front, standard connector. A couple of other features of the G36. Let's take a look at the trades. Authentic H&K G36C trades. Nice for those of you who are into the authenticity kick. The flash hider is standard fare, 14mm reverse thread. We didn't take ours off, but you could, theoretically. Iron sights with a composite bed, flip up, adjustable side to side, requires about a number 4 Allen wrench. Simple but effective. One of the things that's important to all of us who use AEGs, or automatic electric guns, is accuracy and range. This can be controlled by adjusting what's called the hop-up. Most of you would be familiar with this. On this gun, the hop-up, we pull the charging handle back. The hop-up is simply right in the barrel, has a nice big knob. One thing that's missing is an arrow telling us which direction is up or down. But it's easily done on the fly, if you so need to. Drop the charging handle and you're ready to go. Let's break it down and see what's inside now, shall we? So let's move on from the hop-up and break this gun apart down to the gearbox and see how easy or difficult it is. First, let's start with the battery compartment. Battery goes up on the foregrip. Very simple to take apart. Pin at the front, pop with the finger, pull straight out, off comes the slide, foregrip. We have these handy dandy holes in the bottom of the stock here for holding pins. We thought that was inspired. Battery compartment, you can see the foregrip here, is a little small. You're not going to fit a big 9.6 in there. In fact, even some of the smaller 9.6s we found were a little on the snug side. So you're probably going to want to go with an 8.4 or a LiPo if you can have one of those. Second, let's take the mag well down. Again, a pin, push out. A handy dandy pin holder. Mag well comes right off. From here, you can get a look at the inside. Down inside here, you can get a better look at the hop-up and the end of the barrel assembly, all of which is spring-loaded, which serves to help hold the gearbox assembly in place. So let's keep going. Pull our wiring out. One more pin at the very back here, holding the gearbox assembly in. Handy dandy pin holder. We have a release switch here right by the trigger. We're going to pull back on the barrel and the hop up, push the selector switch, magic gearbox. That was pretty simple, and I will admit I am not the best gun technician in the world, so if I can break this baby down to this point, pretty much anybody can.
Now that we've finished the teardown on the G36, let's take a closer look at the gearbox and internals. The UMAREX G36C features a version 3 gearbox with a quick spring release. It also features 7mm bushings. We've noticed that only one of the bushings is a bearing bushing. The gearbox feels very durable, and we're quite impressed with the quality. To swap out a spring, all you have to do is remove the rear screw with a flathead screwdriver and then turn the spring with an Allen key. The spring comes right out the back, and you can swap it out for a stronger or weaker spring as your needs may require. You'll notice in this example that we've removed our pistol grip and the motor mount, but if all you want to do is swap out your spring, you don't really have to tear it down this far. As we open up the box, we see well-lubricated standard metal gears. We also notice that UMAREX uses an updated trigger assembly box, an improvement over the old Tokyo Marui-style trigger assemblies of the past. Inside, we've got nice metal gears that look really durable, a reinforced piston with metal teeth on the front half, and an unported cylinder with a plastic nozzle. Moving on from the gearbox, let's take a look at the hop-up and inner barrel. To remove the outer barrel, we need to loosen the barrel retention nut. To remove the hop-up and inner barrel, push in and turn the hop-up unit. The barrel and hop-up should then be easily pulled through the back. We see that the G36 has the standard barrel-style hop-up unit with a 247mm standard bore inner barrel. Well, that covers our G36 internals. Overall, this looks like a durable box for the price.
So that about does it for our review of the UMAREX G36C today. A pretty decent weapon for my money. Authentic trades, nice foldable stock, good features, nice balance, a good all-around starter gun. Thanks especially to our friends at Airsoft Outlet out in Cornelius. If you have any more questions or want to know more details about this gun, you can go to airsoftoutletnw.com. And don't forget to check us out at airsoftpacific.com. My name is Ray Beran. Thanks for checking us out.